A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, the release of a significant cache of emails linked to the late financier Jeffrey Epstein has ignited a political firestorm, putting the Trump administration under unprecedented scrutiny. This latest development unfolded on Wednesday when Democrats on the House Oversight Committee unveiled 3 email exchanges involving Epstein, his associate Ghislaine Maxwell, and journalist Michael Wolff. Among the revelations, Epstein claimed that former President Donald Trump was aware of his illicit activities, stating that Trump had asked Maxwell to stop involving him with girls. This assertion has raised eyebrows and intensified calls for transparency from the Trump administration. In an effort to counter the narrative, House Republicans quickly responded by releasing a substantial volume of emails attributed to Epstein, arguing that Democrats were selectively presenting information. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt defended the administration, asserting that the emails do not implicate Trump in wrongdoing. However, the pressure is mounting as a petition demanding the release of more Epstein-related documents has gathered enough support to advance in Congress. The political ramifications of the Epstein scandal have begun to fracture the once solid support base for Trump, with even some of his loyalists expressing skepticism. House Speaker Mike Johnson announced that a vote is expected as early as next week to mandate the full release of files related to Epstein. This move reflects a growing consensus among lawmakers that the public deserves answers regarding the connections between Epstein and powerful figures, including Trump. Representative Ro Khanna, a key figure in the push for transparency, emphasized the need to address the broader implications of the Epstein scandal. He articulated that the issue transcends party lines, resonating with voters who are increasingly frustrated with the elite governing class that has evaded accountability. What Epstein represents is a rejection of the elite class that has governed America, Khanna stated, highlighting the bipartisan nature of the current discontent. As the investigation unfolds, it has become clear that the Epstein case is not merely about one individual, but rather about a systemic failure that has allowed the powerful to exploit the vulnerable. Representative Robert Garcia echoed this sentiment, labeling the current administration as the most corrupt in history and framing the release of the Epstein files as a crucial step toward restoring public trust. The unexpected collaboration between Democrats and some of Trump's staunchest supporters, including Representatives Lauren Boebert, Nancy Mace, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, underscores the urgency of addressing issues of corruption and abuse of power. This unusual alliance has emerged as a response to the widespread public outrage over sex trafficking and the perceived impunity enjoyed by the wealthy elite. As Congress gears up for a vote, the stakes are high. The outcome could significantly impact the political landscape, especially for Trump, who has been vocal in dismissing the allegations as a hoax. However, the growing bipartisan support for transparency surrounding the Epstein files may prove to be a turning point in the ongoing battle for accountability in government. The Epstein emails have not only reignited discussions about accountability, but have also shed light on the broader societal issues of wealth inequality and systemic corruption. With both parties recognizing the potential for political gain by addressing these concerns, the conversation is shifting from partisan bickering to a more unified demand for justice. As lawmakers prepare for the upcoming vote, the narrative surrounding Epstein and his connections to powerful figures will likely dominate political discourse in the weeks to come. The implications of this scandal extend far beyond the individuals involved, touching on fundamental questions about governance, accountability, and the responsibility of leaders to their constituents. In a climate where public trust in government is waning, the demand for transparency regarding the Epstein files may serve as a catalyst for change. As Representative Khanna aptly put it, by exposing the powerful who abuse the system, we can begin to rebuild trust with the American people. The outcome of the forthcoming vote could determine whether that trust can be restored or if the public will continue to feel disillusioned by a system that seems rigged in favor of the elite. As this story develops, all eyes will be on Congress to see how they navigate the complexities of this scandal and whether they can deliver the transparency that the American public is clamoring for. The Epstein case has become more than just a political issue. It is a reflection of the deep-seated frustrations within society and the response from lawmakers will be closely scrutinized by voters across the nation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.